there's lots of players out of contract. I mean, the list is kind of mad. Some people are sorted, some people aren't. There's a few going to Saudi. But we've not heard anything on Zaha, apart from him buying clubs.
Yeah, no, I heard about Zaha. Apparently Zaha's got 4 offers. He's got one from Saudi, one from Crystal Palace, and 2 from abroad.
I know there's a few offers from the Serie A. I know that I remember reading.
Do you know where abroad? So 2 in Serie A?
There was definitely one in Serie A. I can't remember the other team. But apparently he's got 4 offers on the table and he needs to make a decision. That's what I heard today.
From a career point of view, because obviously none of us know him personally, his family, etc. But from a career point of view, what do you think is, from outsiders, we're fans, etc., fans of Italy, what do you think he should do next?
I mean, but what is it? Do you stay in Palace and stay in your comfort zone
and a lot more money?
Eventually get phased out, right? And be comfortable with stunting people's growth? Because let's be honest, with him still there, you're stunting the growth of Eze, Elise, and
some people say they learn from him.
Nah, I think that it's time again. It's the Arsenal Thierry Henry factor. Pull him out. Remove the security blanket, and everyone else has to step up. Van Persie had to step up. Fabregas had to step up. Wilshere, the rest of them. I think if you remove him, if he leaves, if he goes to Saudi, or if he goes to Italy, or if he goes wherever, they have no choice but to step up. Right?
From a Zaha point of view.
But for Zaha, no, that's not saying. So for Zaha, do you stay in Palace and be comfortable, being the best paid? Or
and solidify your club legend status.
I think that's already done for him, to be honest. I don't think he can get any... Unless he carries them to the Premier League, I don't think there's any more he can do.
Or a cup.
Yeah. Or do you go and chase the Champions League?
Yeah.
Or the money, Saudi.
Yeah.
I think if he's got a Champions League team abroad in for him, I'd go and do it. Like, he's good enough to play there for a team, and just to kind of just take his talent to like another level, showcase it like above the Premier League, innit? He's a good enough player to do it. So I'd say if one of those offers outside of Saudi are from a Champions League team, I'd go and do it and just show the world what you can do.
Would it have to be a decent Champions League team or
any
Champions League?
This is what I was thinking.
Because he might go and play 3 Champions League games and he's out.
No, but if you're in the group stage, you play 5 games minimum.
What's that team?
6
games.
What's actually Basel?
Yeah. 6 games minimum.
You reckon?
If it ain't no proper teams,
it's Palace or Saudi, isn't it? It's Palace.
I'm not picking Palace. If I'm him, I'm not picking Palace. What's the point?
For 200 a week?
What's the point?
I think he should stay. I think he should stay at Palace.
Really?
I think he should stay. Yeah.
Nah.
I think that legend status.
You've now got. He's now taken over AFC Croydon as well. He's got other businesses, and I think
that's the thing that makes me think he's staying. That's the thing that makes me think.
This is true. Yeah.
But listen, if you're from a pure football point of view, I agree with Keith. But the Champions League is so wide now. To your point. You can go and play for a team that plays in the Champions League, but you collect 0 points.
Who's in the Champions League in Italy? Napoli,
Inter,
AC Inter.
Yeah.
Juve ain't.
No, Juventus didn't make it.
After the 15 points deduction.
Roma ain't. Juve ain't. So one more team is Lazio.
Possibly.
Yeah, we'll check. And are we...
Those 3 teams, I don't think he gets into their team.
No, I think it was Lazio. I think it was Lazio that was...
Lazio.
I think it was Lazio that was being spoken about.
He might get into Lazio team, but who knows if I don't think he's going to Lazio. I'm thinking about the big teams in...
Yeah, so Lazio came second. Okay. So Napoli, Lazio, Inter Milan, because I think they got 3 Champions League places.
They got 3?
Sorry, they got 4. AC Milan.
4, yeah.
Forget AC Milan.
AC Milan, I can't see.
And then Atalanta and Roma did Europa League.
You said, but AC Milan just signed Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah.
If Loftus-Cheek
different,
and they're putting a bid for Pulisic.
Different position.
He's
not.
They put in a bid for Pulisic.
If you can put Loftus-Cheek in the team, you can put Zaha in the team. I don't care.
But we still different position.
I don't care, man. Fit me in.
Wow.
If he can fit me, play me where you're gonna play him.
This guy's playing Football Manager. Leao's just come off a fantastic season.
Yeah,
he's not displacing Leao.
Well, no, they just sold Brahim to Real.
So what was he going to play?
Brahim?
Right,
Diaz.
Yeah.
But was he right?
No, he was Real Madrid. They didn't sell him. He was Real Madrid player.
He went back.
He went back. Yeah,
but why did they announce it like it was a new signing?
No, they just basically Real Madrid had him. He had the rights to him already.
He plays on the wing for Inter.
Rafael Leao. Oh, for Inter.
No, they don't. They don't play with wingers, do
they? Do play 4-3-3 though?
No,
on counter attack, bruv. They counter attack with a capital C.
I'm sure it's Lukaku. It was Dzeko and Martinez or Lukaku and
Martinez. Yes,
and then it was I don't think they play wingers.
Yeah,
okay, but
with them two up.
Are we jumping into the Champions League because we rate him? Like he's not played Europe either, has he? He's not played any Europe, has he? If I remember correctly,
he can play.
He can 100% play Champions League. I think he's a Champions League. He's got Champions League level ability.
Germany?
Yeah. Would he want to go to Germany then? If you were him, would you go to Germany?
Can't go Bayern.
No, he can't go Bayern. Can't go Bayern.
But are we sure he's a Champions League player?
No, I think so.
That's a lot of levels to jump from Crystal Palace to Champions League. He could prove me wrong, but I think he's got the ability to do it. I think so.
Yeah, I think he'll do well.
I think he'll do well there. He's played well against Champions League teams in the Prem.
Having the ability and doing it is two different.
No, that's why I said that second bit before you got there.
If you was him, would you go to a Villa that's in the conference?
No. I might as well stay at Palace and get my 200 grand a week.
Because
Villa's not paying you 200 grand a week.
That's in the Europa.
Well, what about Europa? I think Europa would be a good move for him.
No, I think it would be. But I think that's why I'm asking the question. We've said Champions League straight off the bat. We've skipped that out because we rate him. We think he can play there.
But I feel like the teams that are in, unless you're going to Sevilla, I think the teams in Europa that in the other.
And again, if I'm Zaha, certain things matter. Like you go to certain teams, you don't even want all the racism nonsense now.
You gotta be nice, innit? Like,
and is he still in his peak though? Is he gonna start? Would he start his decline?
Didn't he just have his best season? Output wise, or second best season?
What, this season? I don't think he was that great this season. I don't think he played that much.
I don't think
he was
one of his
for a
better
lot of
seasons.
it.
If you look at his numbers,
I think he was injured for a lot of it. Because remember, it was Eze and that was more doing. Had a better season than him.
I don't know.
That's a genuinely interesting one for me.
Yeah. I just kind of judge. Like people say, 30, you start declining. I still think if you're a pro footballer between 30 and 33, you should still be able to do a high level output. So I don't think his age should be a factor of where he goes.
Especially now, the way these look after themselves.
This is it, man.
So I still haven't got consensus. So if you were him, you're going Saudi.
Yeah, I can't see.
I think he could get deals. Well,
I don't think he's gonna get like a
I'll take a deal in Saudi right now, man. Give me 10 bags a week.
Saudi. I think he'll just go Saudi. He's all right. Look, internationally, he's still gonna play.
Yeah,
and he's gonna get paid, innit? He just bought a club.
Does he even get into the Ivory Coast squad?
Who plays on the wing? Ivory Coast.
Pepe and Max Gradle was starting ahead of him.
Max Gradle?
Yeah. It's true. Zaha on the bench.
Zaha was a bench player.
It's off the pitch thing.
Go to a Champions League.
Well, Union Berlin qualified for the Champions League. RB Leipzig is not getting in Leipzig's team.
They just sold Nkunku.
Carvalho's gone there. So
and they just sold Nkunku as well. So why not?
I don't understand. You said that like Carvalho.
So would you not say that Zaha's ahead of Carvalho in terms of progression?
What? In terms of what?
Progression.
What?
What? I don't understand what's happening there. You man talking. Look at me like
what you're saying. Carvalho's moved there, yeah, but what's that got to do with Zaha?
You're trying to say that they would rather have Zaha than Carvalho.
Is that the same thing? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The conversation is what teams he could play for, yeah?
No. I don't know where Carvalho.
I want to do a test. You see next week, yeah? This is crazy. Listen, next week,
this is crazy.
Sit in a different chair next week, yeah? I want to do a test. I want to see if the air on that side of the room. Next week, sit
So when we're doing player comparison to like Inter Milan, etc., it's fine. I say Carvalho's at Leipzig, and now it's a problem.
But it's not the same type of player. I don't understand.
I don't.
When we were doing layout, I get it. But no, in all seriousness. Oh, I wasn't being serious. But anyway, Leipzig, you know the type of profile of player they go for, young, resellable, etc. I don't think Zaha fits that. I don't think they do those kind of signings.
Are they in Champions League though?
Yeah, they came third. Yeah, they came third. So yeah, maybe our rating of him has made us jump a level. Maybe it's a Europa League thing.
But if he went to somewhere like RB, Leipzig, you can think, you know what, I got a couple good seasons there, probably Champions League back-to-back seasons.
But they're not paying you 200 bags a week.
They're not doing that. 100% they're not.
It's a job.
This is why the Saudi thing was the best deal for him.
And you're not paying for Bayern.
100 and something, no.
I don't think Dortmund pay 100 and something.
Tight still.
Huh? Unless you're Lewandowski or Haaland.
It's tight getting that money out there.
Yeah. Unless you're Dortmund, you're not getting that kind of money. Unless you go to Munich, you're not getting that kind of money in Germany.
I'm going Saudi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
100%.
What do you reckon? You should go Saudi.
Saudi, bro.
I think Palace.
He?
Champions League team.
Any Champions League team.
Yeah.
FC Basel or something.
Yeah, man. Play, man.
What? And
You might get a
and then you'll be out of the Champions League by November.
But you might get a young Swiss League title, so...
What's that going to mean? That's going to mean nothing.
What do you mean?
That's going to mean nothing.
So you're saying
Brent is pumping gas over there.
What's that?
Man says Swiss title.
You might as well go to League One and get a League One title.
You might as well go Leicester.
Yeah, you might as well go Leicester, yeah. And then pay for the bonus. Yeah. Oh, dear. All right, well, let's see where he lands. I think he should, if a Champions League offer from a decent Champions League team, not just one that's in the not Anderlecht or something, then no disrespect, but then he should allow it. Otherwise, he should just do a Palace thing in terms of kind of solidifying this thing, or go and collect your money. Go to Saudi. He can get 300 free something a week in Saudi.
So wait, so we're not talking. So he can't go anywhere else in the Prem. Because we're only saying Palace.
He could, but I don't see why you would.
Even
from a financial point of view, it's not going to make any sense. If you go Villa, he's not getting 200 grand a week. I don't even know if they'd give him 150.
But if Palace can afford to give it to him, why can't any other of these clubs?
I think he doesn't have the standing in those other clubs. I think Palace are crazy for putting that kind of level of wage in their structure. Because if I'm Eze, when it's time to talk money and I'm still carrying on like this, I want certain money.
But you got a couple of years to still do that.
True, but if you're Villa, you're building you got a certain wage structure.
Mm-hmm.
Zaha can't come down 200 grand a week. Do you see what I mean? What other club do you reckon could give him 200 grand a week and it's not disruptive and it doesn't seem crazy? And this is reports, by the way. Steve Parish man listened to me like, you lot are crazy.
Newcastle.
Yes. But
do they need him?
I was going to say, back to the Man United conversation. I'm Newcastle.
They're trying to flog.
Look at the pool of players I can buy. Is Zaha the guy I'm giving 200 grand a week?
We just got Tonali for 50.
Would you rather have Anthony Gordon and St. Maximum or
Zaha and Gordon? I'd rather have Zaha and
which one of them would you start?
Which of the two? Or what?
Those
just one?
three. Let's say they're all that.
Which two that one of the team, or I've got to pick one out of the three?
No, but who would you want in your team?
I'd want Gordon and Zaha, but if I'm Newcastle, I'm not paying 200 grand a week for Zaha. That's my only point.
Why?
But you could.
They could afford it. I just don't think they would do it. Because then what do you pay some of the other guys in the team?
I don't think it's worth it.
But do you think he would take, like, say, 150 to be at Newcastle or a Champions League?
I don't know. I don't know.
Actually,
if I was advising him, I'd be like, go play Newcastle, go play Champions League. Yeah, it's less money. I think he would do. I think he's going to give you better output than St. Maximin.
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
I think he's good, but he doesn't do the end product enough. He doesn't do that, Isaac.
I think he's only worth 200 grand to Palace.
Yes,
because Palace ain't got anyone else to give 200 grand to, and he basically, they could put 200 grand on him and say, you know what, you keep us up. There's your 200 grand, keep us up. That's it, right? Yeah, and it's worth it to them.
But you don't think he's better than St. Maximin? Hold on. Let me rephrase the question. Sorry. You don't think over 38 games, I'm going to get more end product? And this is me asking that, you know? You know how I feel about Zaha. You don't think you're going to get more end product out of Wilfried Zaha than St. Maximin over 38 games?
Right now?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes. End products. Not dance moves. Not step overs.
Giving you more.
Yo, mad. Zaha is giving you way more.
Especially going into that Newcastle team.
Oh, man. St. Maximin is giving you hairband and vibes, bruv. That's what he's giving.
Put him in that Crystal Palace team and see what you're going to get at Selhurst Park, mate.
Don't get me wrong. If he had end products, cool. But you can't tell me in that team, Zaha and St. Maximin, bruv. Sometimes I watch St. Maximin and I'm like, if you cross the ball today, I'll go to church tomorrow. Just cross the ball. Please. Just bear back and forth. There's like a little patch of grass in the corner where he's just getting back and forth. Nah, I think over a season, to the point where Eddie Howe used him as an impact sub. You know?
Do you know what it is, right? I think with St. Maximin, what I like about him is his directness. Right? He's not reached this level of I'm too good. I'm just gonna play hero ball.
But it's not good to you if that directness doesn't result in the.
I understand. Yeah. I understand. I feel like when I watch Zaha, when I watched him when Palace came into the league, he was that raw, direct.
Him and Balassi.
Him and Balassi on both sides of the park. It was long.
Mad.
Liverpool suffered. How many times did we suffer?
Lovren.
How many times did we suffer with those two on the park? Right?
Liberties.
And I feel like he's reached a level of comfortness, comfortability at Palace where that edge, that drive, is a little blunt.
No, fair enough.
It's not consistent.
Got to move.
Yeah, sometimes the move does that.
You have to
Freshen it up. Coach. Yeah. So I didn't think of Newcastle. Whether they would, I don't know. But I'd love to see him at Newcastle play Champions League, play with some of those players. But let's see where he does that.
I hope he does move because I like to see him somewhere else. Because at Palace, he's accommodated. Off the ball and that, Zaha's walking around. Everyone else is doing all the tracking back and everything.
Yourself one last time.
I want to see whether he can go into a team where they ain't doing that, where he's got to do his own shifts as well.
And again, I hate the whole body language thing, because obviously you don't know that. But you see when someone doesn't pass in the ball or does something they don't like, it gives me Henry vibes when I wanted him to just leave, man. It was getting to that point where he was jarring me. So yeah, it's interesting.